Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lucy and in today's video I am thrilled to be discussing my 2023 reading goals and resolutions. Grab yourself a warm beverage. I've got a coffee because it is my favourite type of video, a planning video, and you need coffee to be able to do that. So without further ado, let's get into my 2023 reading goals and YouTube goals, as well as talking you through some plans that I have. So my goals for 2023, I'm going to be focusing today on reading, BookTube, my wider kind of social media presence, my kind of like brand, if you will, and writing as well. Because if you're new here, you may not know that I do write novels, and it's my goal this year to get one step closer on my journey to seeing those novels published. So I think let's get started with my YouTube and brand resolutions. So this is related to my BookTube goals and my kind of like wider presence. So if you don't know, I am obviously here on BookTube. Hello, you are watching this video. I'm also on Bookstagram at @BookBellReads and TikTok on @BookBellReads as well. So I need a bit of a strategy, I think, about what my Instagram is for, what my YouTube channel is for, and what my TikTok is for. I have some kind of follower goals that I want to hit this year that I am going to talk to you about. But equally, I think I want TikTok to be an extension of my YouTube channel in terms of the types of content I'll be creating. So my first resolution for 2023 in terms of my YouTube and brand is to niche down. So what this means is I want to be really focused with the types of content that I'm putting out there. I want my kind of thing to really be historical fiction, romance and fantasy. And those are the three core pillars of my content that hopefully you will all start to know me for. And you'll immediately think of those three pillars when you think of my channels. So I talk about this in my how to start a BookTube channel video, which I know a lot of you guys have found my channel through and have really enjoyed that video, which I'll leave linked down below. But niching down is something that I've not been very good at over the last few years. And interestingly, the content that is the most viewed of mine is always fantasy, romance and historical fiction. So I feel like you guys are already recognizing that those are my favorite genres. Those are the types of recommendations that people want to see from me. So I am going to be delivering a lot more videos like that this year. And that is my first resolution, to niche down across all my content: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. My second YouTube resolution is to create more historical fiction content. So I've really not been creating a lot of historical fiction content in the past year. It is one of my favorite genres, but generally I've not been reading as much in that genre as I want to. So this obviously will lead on from my reading resolutions, but as a start, I want to be making a lot more content about historical fiction, as I feel like that's something that you guys really enjoy. The next goal is to host the Cozy Autumn Readathon 2023. So this will be the third year running for my Cozy Autumn Readathon, which, as you guessed by the name, is a readathon that is inspired by autumn and the coziness that comes with the season. So I have adored doing this readathon over the past 2 years, and it's something that's brought me so much joy and actually has made me able to connect with you guys so much easier. Like, just having a weekend where, you know, if you do decide to participate, like, we're all in it together. We've got the prompts, you know where I am on social media, like, you're tagging me, like, it just feels so lovely and welcoming, and we always get a lot of books read. So I'm going to be bringing that back for 2023. If you did participate in the first and second readathon, let me know if you have any kind of like tips or anything that you want to see for the third year of the readathon. My next resolution in the kind of YouTube content creation space is to post a TikTok a week. So I know this is not the recommended amount that you should be posting TikToks if you really want to take off, but I am not like massively concerned about TikTok being my main platform. So posting once a week for me is something that I think is really achievable and something that I can hopefully do. I've not been regular at all with TikTok. I post a TikTok when I feel inspired. I post one when I feel somewhat compelled to share something on TikTok, and that is it. But I'm thinking I might start to do monthly wrap-ups and monthly TBRs on TikTok, because that's not something I've been doing as much on my channel, as I'm only doing one video a week on my channel. So if you want to see those kind of wrap-ups and more kind of instant videos on what I'm reading, follow me on TikTok this year. And finally, I have two kind of follower goals, which are a bit more like metrics to hit and just something to aim for, you know? I'm not hugely about the followers or subscribers. Like, genuinely, all that matters to me is that you guys are commenting on my videos and that you're enjoying the content I make. But I would like to hit 15,000 subscribers in 2023. I'm currently over 11,000 now, so that is 3,000 in a year, which might be quite punchy, but actually I have been seeing amazing growth over the past year, and that's all down to you guys. So I'm hoping with the slight changes I'm going to be making to my channel this year, a lot more people will discover the channel and hopefully stick around. And finally, my last resolution or goal in the kind of content creation bit is to hit 2K followers on Instagram. Now, Instagram for me is very much a personal space. Like, I put whatever I want on there. It's rarely very bookish. I post bookish updates when I'm feeling inspired. You know, I'll do kind of bookish reels, or I'll put what books I'm reading on my Instagram stories. But really, this is about like my own outlet. A lot of my personal friends follow me on Instagram, and in the past I've been tempted to keep it private, but actually, you know what, like, there's nothing that you guys can't see that my personal friends can't. Like, you are part of the community, you are, you know, you follow me, so I think that's absolutely fine for Instagram to just be more of a personal space. So you're more than welcome to follow me on Instagram. I post everything: London life, working in publishing, you know, out and about, restaurant recommendations, trips, travel, everything. So do follow me on Instagram if you want kind of an extension of the Book Bell channel. So those were my content creation goals for 2023, and now we're going to get into the reading resolutions. Now, guys, as we are speaking, I've just hit 60 books read this year, so it's currently 2 days before the end of 2022 when I'm filming this, and I've hit 60 books read in a year, the most I have read for about 5 years. So my reading is on a roll. I've discovered romance in 2022, and I am consuming that genre at a rapid pace. I am obsessed. So for 2023, I want to hit the same amount of books read as I did in 2022, read 60 books in 2023. That is over a book a week, and I am hoping that I can do it. The next resolution is to start reading more books over 500 pages. Now, if you know me and you've been watching this channel for a while, you know I hate long books. I get so put off by them, I get so freaked out by them. If it's over 500 pages, I will genuinely not choose to read it unless it's Sarah J Maas. And even when it is Sarah J Maas, there are times when I'm reading that book that I'm like, I wish it would just end now, it's too long. I've been reading this book for too long. So I want to get over this aversion to long books. I am going to be starting to read a lot of epic fantasy in 2023, which I'll speak about in a sec. But I need to get over this fear, guys. So please do let me know if you regularly read long tomes. Can you leave your tips down in the comments below for me? Because I'm desperate and I need to hit this resolution. So the thing about goals and resolutions is you have to keep them specific and measurable. So I'm gonna say I want to read 5 books over 500 pages in 2023, and I'm doing this all on, I don't know if you can see very well, my Notion app. So I put all my goals into Notion. It's really helpful for me to just see an overview of my goals throughout the year, and it's all on my phone and I can just access it whenever. So 5 books over 500 pages in 2023. Okay, so the next reading goal is to read more historical fiction, and I want to read 1 historical fiction book a month. So I said before that historical fiction is one of my favorite genres, and it's a genre that all of you guys love when I make videos on. So I want to read more historical fiction this year, and I have big plans, and it's going to be top secret for now, but I do have an idea of how I can really improve my historical fiction content for you. TBC, let's just say that. But I do need to read more historical fiction in order to make this dream, this goal, this kind of secret idea I have a success. So you will hopefully see me read 1 historical fiction book a month. Do leave any recommendations you have for me in the comments below. Okay, and the final books/reading resolution for me is to start a Robin Hobb series. So how many years has this been on my resolutions for? I don't even know. I have been meaning to read Robin Hobb for a very long time, and I am going to start The Assassin's Apprentice. Is that what it's called? The Assassin's Apprentice, which is the first book in the Farseer trilogy. And Robin Hobb has lots of interweaving series, and I just want to know about it. I want to read it, I want to get into the hype. I want to understand why Robin Hobb is so loved on BookTube and why so many big fantasy fans are obsessed with her. So that is one of my goals, to read a Robin Hobb series this year. I'm going to start with the Farseer trilogy, I believe, and I will keep you guys up to date. Maybe I'll do a reading vlog on it, who knows, but I'm really excited that 2023 will be the year that I read Robin Hobb. Okay, so that's it for my reading goals and resolutions. Let's get on to writing goals. So I have quite ambitious writing goals this year, and I just really want to ramp up my writing this year. So I am 50,000 words through my second novel that I've written that I have already talked to you guys about. So I'll leave my writing playlist down below so you can catch up with those videos. But basically, I'm writing a historical fiction book called Season of Mists. It is historical fantasy, and I'm obsessed with it, and I haven't worked on it for a month now because of like Christmas and finishing NaNoWriMo and everything. I just needed a break. So my first goal is to finish this draft by February 2023. So I think I can do that. I only have like 30,000 words left to write, and I did write 50,000 words in November. So I'm almost there with it, I do think. So fingers crossed I will finish this draft very, very soon. My second resolution on the writing front is to start querying Season of Mists, probably by April, May 2023. So if you're an agent, let me know, and I'll be in touch. No, I'm joking. But I do want to get an agent this year. And that is kind of another resolution, just as its own goal, is to get an agent in 2023. But I want to at least start querying the book by, you know, like late spring, you know? I've had a goal like this for a good few years now when I finished my first book. But honestly, I wasn't really ready to query that. I didn't really think that it kind of stood a chance, knowing what I know about the industry. I obviously work in publishing. I know what's like popular out there. And I also just didn't feel that manuscript represented who I was as a writer now. So here's to my second book, and fingers crossed I can be successful in getting an agent. Now, my final resolution for writing is to write for at least 30 minutes every week. Now, this is not a long time, but it's to get myself into the habit of writing every single week. And I have a very busy job, quite a high pressure, intense job, and I don't have time to write all the time during the week. I'm usually very tired and just need to binge watch the latest dating show on TV. But at a weekend, if I can just dedicate 30 minutes to writing, then that'll be better than nothing, you know? So I'm really, really excited to just focus on writing in 2023, as well as my other resolutions. So guys, that is it for my 2023 goals for writing, YouTube, and reading. And thank you so much for sticking around and following me and watching these videos. I really appreciate it. To be kept up to date on what I'm kind of doing, do follow me across social media, so TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I'm at BookBellReads. And of course, I'm here on YouTube as The Book Bell. So do hit that subscribe button for a lot more videos in 2023. I'll see you very, very soon, guys, in my next video. Bye.